Okay, we're in Duisburg in Germany. It's the 6th of December, and I'm sitting here in the pulp with Grendel. Hi, welcome to Germany.
Hi, how are you doing?
Fine.
Hello.
What's up, Germany? How you doing?
So, you just made a show here tonight. How do you feel?
Wow, it was an incredible show. We had a great audience tonight, full club. You know, the sound was great. The audience was just ecstatic. It was really good. We had, you know, it was a very intense show, and you know, yesterday we played Norway, and this definitely was a good continuation of that. So it's just been a great evening.
Yeah, I know you have a lot of fans up north, actually.
Really, yeah, I noticed. Everybody was here. A lot of familiar faces as well. We seem to have a really solid fan base, you know, down here. So yeah, it's always a great pleasure to come here. Yeah. You want to add something to that?
Sure. I mean, like you said, yesterday we were in Norway, and we've been doing this tour to promote this new album, Our Generation, that came actually last March out, if I remember correctly. And being on tour is always very interesting because many things can go good and many things can go bad, basically. And it's beautiful when you get surprised by a day that starts not so good and then it ends to be such a perfect night.
Yeah, that actually really surprised us as well. I mean, we had, you know, I mean, things on tour are always rough. It's very, you know, I mean, it's how do you say it?
Very chaotic. It's very chaotic. It's very stressful. You find yourself in the strangest situations sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, we've run into a lot of situations, and but we worked our way out of it. And I think tonight was definitely a good example of that. How you know, it weren't the ideal circumstances, but we made the best of it, and it turned out to be one of the best shows. So you know, that's how we roll.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the show myself, and I'm not even a great fan of industrial music myself.
Well, thank you very much. It's awesome.
Well, yeah, we definitely made something then. So.
Yeah, I have a question. How you come up with the name Grendel?
It was I came up with that name way back, right in the beginning. Yeah, I chose it because it, you know, Grendel, the mythological beast, basically, you know, from the Anglo-Saxon mythology. For me, it represented an anger, frustration I had inside at the time, which I wanted to project. These days, I'd say it's maybe a little less relevant than it was in the past, but it functions. It still works, and Grendel is full of that raw energy, that kind of rage, and also that kind of misunderstood rage, you know, of anger. Yeah, I think you know, it's something which used to be closer to me than it is now.
And then I think it's something that definitely shows in our gigs, in our live, because what we try to give to the crowd is exactly the kind of, you know, raw energy that it's the, yeah. I mean, the idea behind Grendel. And I think tonight we show it pretty well, actually, because
when we have a good show and we have a very enthusiastic audience and they're really putting forth the energy, it comes into us, we send it back out, it becomes a very nice feedback loop, and it's a lot of fun when that happens.
Absolutely, yeah.
Actually, I was kind of surprised because, I mean, the German crowds are kind of known to be a little bit, you know, static at times, but tonight when we did the last song, which is our hit maybe, like Zombie Nation, which is not really the song we'd like to Grendel to be known of because it's a cover, you know, but it's a nice cover. And the people were clapping and, you know, shouting along, and it was like, wow, this never happened, I mean this good ever before, I guess. It was just incredibly an explosion.
You mean tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight was very intense. And I think that you know, Zombie Nation, as you say, although it's not our own song, I think it does represent what Grendel is about. And I think Grendel's very much a live band. How we really try to pick up that energy and throw it back and forth between the audience and band, and just lift it up and up and up to create a very intense show. And that's something which I feel is missing with a lot of bands. That you have the performance, but that interaction with the crowd, that spiral of energy, is something very beautiful, and it's something fantastic. It's something that it's beautiful, man. Yeah, it's something that I feel you can take to really high levels.